Okay, so a quick video. Been asked how things are going. Lot. It's been a long time since I did a video, but with the summer and everything, it was just springtime's a bad time to start any kind of indoor hobby. Didn't spend a lot of time inside, but between the cottage and the boat and everything. But anyways, so we're back at it in the last week or two, and being late November, it's December 6th, 7th today. But what have we done? So first thing that probably stands out is a lot more of the flocking is done. Sorry about the lighting. I've actually ordered a new light. I'm going to mount right here, a big 24-inch double fluorescent. So this will be pretty well lit. But as you can see, been working. Oh, in the shadows there. But working on the hillside. Started some of the forest work. So those are all individual trees. So I'm going to be buying some more to go right the way across here. You probably see I've also done the ballasting. So that's all glued down now. I haven't totally finished it. Like, for example, in this yard, it's kind of basic right now, but gonna need to do some more because there's gonna be like a little parking area there. I'm gonna kind of cover up this to make it, at least a car width wide, so a car could get around there. None of the buildings are placed where they're gonna be permanently. I'm still moving them around as I run trains, just to kind of see where I want. So more just where I want to have each industry. As you can see, these are all just sitting loose in the middle. That little tower there, that is going to be there, and the water tank is going to be there. That's it. Everything else is subject to change. Yeah, I picked up a lot of stuff. Sort of filtered through all that stuff I got. I'm still not sure if I'm going to be using this. I like the look of it on the front of the bridge there. But yeah, so that's where we are. All the flocking's done. All the switches are all cleaned out and they work well. So it's just now a matter of sorting out how I'm going to do this whole area. So I've been online looking at sort of ideas. It's not quite wide enough to do, at least I don't think it's quite wide enough to do kind of 2 lanes of road, unless I do a road right along the track with the street kind of facing the road, and then do another one in behind. I might be able to get away with that. I actually did pick up, can't remember the name of the company. It's a German company, but this road, I got like 3 meters of it. It looks really nice. It's actually peel and stick, so I'm going to be able to do at least the main drags with those. I got some telephone poles to put down the main street. Lots of other stuff. There's just some more of the cars I have and stuff. A bunch of this I'm actually going to be giving to my dad. But yeah, so that's what I've been sort of working on. So I basically flocked all the way around the outside. I haven't done this set stretch here because the plan is to have a road come in here to feed the town and the industries there. And then my other idea is to have a road come in probably in here somewhere to feed this area. Not quite sure. This is my just spur line, so that if I ever extend out, I have a way out there, and I have a way out over there too if I was ever going to. So I wanted to keep options open. So I don't really want to cross. I either want to cross both, like sort of from here, or come in over there, so that should I want to have track come off eventually, I'm not gonna have to tear up a road and everything as well. Try and keep it easy. So trying to look ahead. Realistically, this is in this room now, so it's probably not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. But sort of get a better idea of what the layout looks like. There's my switch around is on that side, so that I can see the little Kato RS2 sitting there. That's where I do my run around, basically. It lets me switch this track, and then I use this inside loop. Obviously it connects in there. That's kind of like one giant runaround as well. So basically all my switching, except for the 2 outside spurs where those old passenger cars are, those are the only 2 external. Everything else runs off this inside loop. So once I get, sort of the plan was, right now with DC, there's no real isolation anywhere because I have power fed all inside. I don't need to make sure I have it switched open. There's a power feed in here, so that this has power regardless of what's switched here, and the inside loop has power coming in on that close, right about that where my finger is. There's power, so this whole area can be powered regardless of whether this is switched in. So I made it sort of agnostic for DC, but I have asked Santa for a DCC unit, so I'm hoping we'll see what happens. But yeah, so the whole idea was that if I do go to DCC, that I could still use this layout and just basically switch the power pack, maybe put another lead of power in here somewhere, because the main outer ring is actually fed over there, and when I did the math, the voltage starts to drop down around here a little, and then right when you get to about the tunnel, it picks up again. So there's definitely, I'm getting to the edge of the power from the feeder that's way, you can just see the little dimple there. So this is, I guess, just far enough away that it does just a little. You just notice it if you're really paying attention. So that's something to think about. But yeah, so that's an update of where I am. On the game plan coming up is going to be more work with the roads and laying out the city. I'm actually building some more buildings over here. So once I figure out where the road's going to go and where I want the buildings to go. And then I actually picked up a block of modeler's clay, like the gray modeler's clay. So the plan is to actually use it over here and just use a small amount of it to build up like a smooth ramp for the road, so I can actually have the paved road go right up to the overpass. And then I can form a small little bead of clay and press it down inside the rails to actually make the crossover. So I'm going to try that out with actual clay, because it can just air dry. There's no solvents or anything in it, but that's the idea. So hopefully I'll get another video up in another week, see where we are.